on this episode of the VR4.
Mitsu Gang?
Alright, so just put the bigger cap caps on the four corners. Now I'm going to put the smaller ones on. Hand tighten. I'm not torquing these down yet, and I'm not doing the sequence yet. I'm going to get the sequence back, pull up the chart again, and then I'm going to do the sequence according to what it says to the book. Guys, I literally hand tightened all of these just with my hand, just so I can fit all of them and make sure that they fit in place. Nice, tight. This one's a little bit loose because I think this one needs to go down a little bit more, but for the most part, this is all together. All I have to do is, again, pull up the specs for the torquing sequence, torque it down, and then this bad boy will be ready to go. Let me put this to this side or whatever so I can show you guys the package that I got. Alright guys, I got my Felpro head gasket, professional head gasket. So the last head gasket that I had gotten, it did not work at all. It was, I was getting I was leaking because the head gasket blew out, and I saw because there was oil mixed in with the antifreeze when I took off the head. So, hopefully this one will be way better. I've heard some stuff about Felpro. There's a lot of YouTubers that use it. I'm not sure if it's on the maker that is doing it, or the user that is the reason why they're successful. But I'm going to try it because I've just been getting what I could afford as far as head gaskets are concerned, or just getting the whole set. And for this car, we're gonna have to do something else. So hopefully this will be better, and this will fit us in the right direction with no leaks or no nothing. I have gasket sealer as well, and or that copper gasket sealer that I'm gonna spray on here, and then slap this on to the head. So that, and oh, I still have to put on the exhaust, turbo exhaust as well onto here before I take it to Randy's. So I'll probably do that and show you guys me putting that on in a little time lapse, and then I will, torque all of these down, and then we should be good.
What's going on, guys? So it's been a while since I posted. I've been going through a couple things. I was waiting for word on Arizona and my situation out there, and it doesn't really look good. So I think I'm going to be postponing my trip till January. I was supposed to make it out to the DSM meet on November 7th. I was really hoping to take the 3000 out there, but because Knaz will not be available, I'm not going to mess that up, because that will be a bummer to not be able to hang out with him while I'm in Arizona the whole time. So I postponed it to January, so that gives us a couple more months to be able to get this timing done well out of the way and out of the picture, and for me to be able to drive this car around, and hopefully I can just drive the car there, because I'll have enough time and everything. I'm going to be ordering the intercooler pretty soon, and that is the last puzzle piece to the car. And I have enough time to paint the car as well. So I'm going to be taking a trip up to Oregon to go see my cousin and my sister, and I'll probably take you guys along to go see that. Then once I get back from there, it's going to be on and cracking with the 3000, getting it up to spec, putting the OBD2 reader on there, making sure that's working, and getting everything going so we have no issues for our trip. As well, I showed you guys the new head gasket. I have a new Felpro one that hopefully will do a lot better than the old one because the old one blew out. And what else? If I think of anything else, I'll update you. Alright, guys, so we are here. Hopefully this is the last and final steps that we are going to make. I need to tighten up this bolt here. I don't know why it's loose, but we cleaned off everything on the top and on the surface up here. I'm going to probably get another gasket for this because this is too loose. He was saying that I probably need to get another one and put it on here and make it line up, or just use RTV for that. But I'll get that situated. But I have the head right there. I'm going to put it on, and then I'm actually going to put it on tomorrow because I still need to torque down these bolts. I have to find the torque wrench. I think it's at the house, but I'm going to torque those down, and then I'm going to put it on, and then from there it's just diving back into these bolts, going backwards. So we're getting there. We're gonna get there. Now we're gonna start putting on this. That's the wrong way. There, come on. Okay, so we're gonna put this head on. Me and Randy is getting ready to come in here. The head's all ready to prepared. I still have to torque these down. The thing is at his house. I'll probably go get that after we put that in here and start putting everything together. As well, I want to check this stuff back here after we put this on, just to make sure everything is fine. But we're gonna start putting it on, guys. I'll let you guys know of our progress. So we managed to get the head back on with the Felpro gasket on there. It is secure. I have to put it on. I don't know why that one's rocking. Maybe it's because I need to tighten it down. But I know for sure it's all lined up. It just needs to be tightened down. It's on here. I put the intake middle plenum in here, or exhaust converter into that one, to this one up here, into the plenum. I put that on here. I have to put the bolts on here to secure that down. And then, not tomorrow, but Saturday, we're going to get things switched out. We're going to switch out the lifters from that one to this one, or that one and this one. We're going to do the timing, and we're going to put everything on, and hopefully we're going to be able to start it with no problems, and they'll be able to drive it out of here. So that's what we're getting ready to do. I have to time the actually have to tighten these down so these can be on and good. So I am in the middle, or I'm almost done with torquing all of these head studs down to 80 foot-pounds of torque, which it calls for on my little thing here. I think my phone's about to die, but this is the torque pattern, and I've just been following this, and I've just been torquing all of these down to 80 foot-pounds of torque. I'm almost done. I'll just film me torquing the 6th, 7th, and 8th head stud. 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of those are torqued down to 80 foot-pounds of torque. Now I'm going to torque down these caps to what they need. These, I believe, are 12, and these are 8, or it's reverse. I gotta double check, and then I'll torque those down. I figured out that these are 14, and these 2, 3, and 4 are 8. So 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and 4, 7, 8, and 9. So I'll do these ones for 8 and these ones for 14. Okay, that's 14. Now let's do 8. So these ones I'm going to have to probably switch over somewhere else because they are not trying to go all the way down. They're probably one of these other ones. No problem. Again, actually another thing, I want to take this off to be able to just to check it, just to make sure. As well, I want to switch those lifters over to the new ones because I didn't do that, and I want to do this now that it's not timed, and get it out of the way now. And all this is disassembled. I just want to take care of it, get it out of the way, so I can move on and move forward. So I always can, so I won't have to deal with, oh, I never switch those out or whatever the situation is. I just want to do it all, switch it all over. So we took off all of the bolts. Now I'm just frustrated trying to pry this off because it hasn't been off and I don't know how long, and I want to take it off and replace them. So I'm not sure what I am going to do yet. I'm probably gonna do some more research to figure out how to take this off, but it shouldn't. I mean, it shouldn't be as more any difficult than this one was, or more. I don't know. I don't know why. I know why it's stuck on here, because it hasn't been off here. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Once I do that, the next week we're gonna have to get it timed, because he said he didn't have enough time to come by and time it. So in between now and next Thursday, I'm going to get that taken care of, put those lifters in, get that back on there. I might paint that lifter, valve cover purple like the other one, just because it's out and it's whatever, because I'm gonna redo that one as well. I have a gasket for both of these, no problem. And yeah, so that's the next step. Get that taken care of, then we can start putting everything else on once I replace those lifters.
Tune in next time on the VR4.